Okay, I'm going to make one of my favorite Korean/American dishes. It's kind of unusual, I guess, not really that unusual. I want to make kimchi spaghetti. It's a really simple dish. I like it. It tastes really good. It's a great flavor combination, and I hope you enjoy it. Ingredients are fairly simple. I've got about a third of a cup of kimchi that I've chopped up. I've got some red bell pepper that I've cut into strips. I've got some tomato paste, crushed tomatoes, a little bit of Italian seasoning. Now this is a mix. It's just a mix of normal Italian herbs. You could blend your own if you want to. And I've got some pepperoni. I've got the bigger kind. This is a pretty good pepperoni. I like it. Anyway, I'm just going to cut it into strips. You can dice it if you want to. It's no big deal. But anyway, I got 3 slices of this. But if you're using the smaller pepperoni, you're going to need quite a bit more than 3 slices. Put some olive oil in the pan. Swirl that around. Coat our pan really good. Make sure it's hot. Okay, our oil's hot, pan's hot. We are ready to start cooking. Take our red bell pepper, put it in there. We're going to put our kimchi in here. Alright, after a couple minutes, our kimchi's getting done and everything. We're going to take and we're going to put 2 tablespoons of tomato paste in here. We want to kind of fry that tomato paste a little bit to help caramelize it. Makes it nice and sweet. Alright, the tomato paste has been cooking for a minute or two. Get a little color on it, not too much, you don't want to burn it. And I've got 1 can of our crushed tomatoes. Put that in there. Put just a little bit of water, not much. There we go. Stir this around. And we're going to throw our pepperoni in there. And we're going to put in half a teaspoon of Italian seasoning. After this comes up to temperature again, we're going to turn the heat down, and then we're going to want it to simmer for about 10 to 15 minutes and let everything kind of come together and thicken up. So, alright, so our sauce is done. So now I can cook my noodles. If you have a bigger stove, you can cook your noodles at the same time you simmer your sauce, then they're both done at the same time. But I'm using a little bitty stove and I don't have room for that. Water's up to a boil. I'll put a little salt in here, probably about half a teaspoon, just enough to keep this pasta from being bland. I don't want to over salt it because the kimchi's got quite a bit of salt in it itself. I'm going to put about half this box of spaghetti noodles in here. The sauce is enough for about the whole box. This is a 12-ounce box, and that sauce would cover that just about right. But it's just me today, so no need to cook up the whole box. Okay, so after our noodles have cooked, we drain them. Don't rinse them, just drain them. We're going to put some noodles on the plate. Now notice I put the sauce back on the burner so that it would heat up a little bit more. Then we'll turn that burner off. Okay, so let's give her a try. Oh yeah.